Tuesday. This is so bad. We live?
Yes.
Oh.
Like you, like, hell, you're on a damn TV show.
Alright. So, no swearing.
Yes, no
When
swearing.
I set it down for the 4th time and forget which tie it is I'm supposed to cut.
It's not like we're monetized anyway.
Well, no.
That's like a wish and a dream.
Sounds too much like work.
Yes. But it works that pays.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it looks like I need to
Look at
actually put
Mr.
back one more
Beast.
tie. Yes, but that guy had money.
Not in the beginning.
He didn't?
You ever look at his original videos?
No.
He was just a kid that started off doing dumb shit. That made smart choices.
I thought he was a dumb kid with money that could afford to make dumb choices. Okay, that's the first side in. Now, okay. I need to put another tie on that end, though. Let go of my hand, thank you.
Used to be when I'd always go live, I'd always have like 2 or 3 people instantly.
It's what, dinner time, so.
On a Sunday. True.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Shit.
And the water tower goes off again.
Let's move out.
I turned up track power so that Ryan could run, but if you want to turn that off until he gets here so that we don't keep doing that, feel free. Either that or just reach under there and unplug the...
Not be fat.
Well, I said either that or just reach under there and disable the transformer momentarily.
We could just turn the switch off.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Alright,
Do
so...
you know where Cameron?
Cameron...
Somebody message, hey, evening fellas, it's Cameron. Remember me, the new member of the club? How's it going?
Oh, hi Cameron. I don't see most of you guys anymore because I work nights, so, I'm not sure if I've run into you or not. If I have, I apologize.
And don't go by my memory, I can barely remember what I did yesterday.
Okay, so it looks like that is where it splits there. So, for those of you just tuning in, I am temporarily fitting track on the roundhouse because we kind of turned into slackers last year and let real life get in the way of finishing this. So 2024 promise is getting 2023 stuff done. So, yeah.
Oh, he messaged again. Cameron Parks is his name. he'd be at the club on some Monday nights.
Okay. Well, I hope you're having a good time, Cameron. Sorry I haven't met you in person, but I throw boxes for FedEx on night shift, so unfortunately I am the forgotten one.
I used to be.
So each track here is getting its own section of flex track, one solid piece, so we don't have to deal with continuity issues. We will drop track feeders in on each of these sections, on each of those 9, and then once I get walls up and have better of an idea on what kind of clearances I have, we will probably do 1 or 2 tracks outside of the roundhouse as well. So there will be a 9 stall plus 2 or 3 garden track of outside. We'll use some of the rest of this track for this. This is all code 83 because the turntable is code 83. Most of the layout is code 100. It's just we're doing this one section because that was easier than trying to refit the entire turntable. Trust me on that one. So all of these ties get to come off, and I apologize for putting those in the turntable pit. I promise they won't stay there tonight.
Kind of if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. Yes, but the alternative to that is if you don't put them in the turntable don't get broke. So I'll get that cleaned up as soon as possible. I just don't have a trash can on this side.
I was mentioning, ripping the track off the...
Ah, yes. Yeah.
Yep, he commented again.
So, alright, so...
Yeah, I heard some guys like y'all don't like at the club very often on Mondays.
Yeah, would if I could, but gotta pay the bills. One of the perks of being a full member, though, is having a key and having the flexibility to come down whenever you want. So, alright, so we can nip it.
He also...
Another water tower again.
Okay, that's getting shut off. If I knew how to do it, I'd put a water tower counter on the video after.
Let's move out.
Alright, so that should be good to go. Still like that in there.
Let's see. He also said, I'm thinking about posting some of my vids of my trains running at your club. Like
please do.
My BLI Hanatel MYCJE1 Hudson.
Yeah, please do. Please do. Make sure you tag the club at Naptown White River Model Railroad Club. If you go to Instagram, we do have a page on there as well. I don't use that one very often. And we have a YouTube channel.
That comes and goes.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt keeping up on video. So
Also helps to have a phone that works.
yes. Maybe someday I can get that footage from you and get some footage from other people and throw together a new video. It's just a touch long. So, pull that back a little bit, pull that up. Does that work? No, that is actually too far the other way.
Let's see. He replied, hold on, I will post some videos on my channel of my train I ran at the club. Oh, somebody new.
Hello, somebody new.
Bryson.
Hello, Bryson.
Okay.
Wrong switch. There we go. You know what? You probably should have let that fully run through its sequence before.
Yeah, okay.
And now I'm too short on the back. Yeah, well. Did it push that button again? Oh, it did go up. All right, I thought it didn't like trying to go back up.
Okay.
Let's move out.
Now we can turn that off. Yeah. Alright, well that stall is just going to be a little bit short in the back, but once we put the track buffers on, I don't think people are going to notice too much. Don't need to be going hot rodding through the roundhouse anyway, so.
Let's see, Bryson said, I went to your place and saw the turntable. You're doing good work with it.
Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's see here. All right. I'm gonna reach under there and grab one of the framework pieces I was working on at the meeting, just so we can stick it in there and show people what we're doing. Maybe grab one of the ones that's actually got the wires fed through. I assume you're live through YouTube, not through Facebook.
What?
I assume you're live through YouTube and not through Facebook.
Yeah, YouTube through Streamlabs.
Okay. Wonder, there's got to be a way to cross-stream those two. I don't know how you do it.
There actually is, and I tried it once on my old phone,
Yeah.
but the signal through here wasn't strong enough to run both at the same time.
was it? Okay.
I can either run one or the other.
It doesn't surprise me. This
So
place
here's-
is a glorified garage. Yep, that'll work. So. But then just to show kind of what, and I don't remember which way this goes, I'll have to, but these are already pre-wired. The lights are off of an eBay seller. They're LEDs. We're going to use the Woodland Scenics lighting kits to actually power them, but the lights themselves are from eBay. 50 cents that way. And then the mess of wires wrapped around the top will be the eventual feeders. So there will be 6 lights on each stall. There are 9 total stalls, so there will be 8 of these support frames that will have 6 lights on it apiece, going all the way across. And then I've got little toolboxes, and I will get some ladders and some little figures, and hopefully make this thing look like an actual working roundhouse. So, not quite ready to install these yet, but just thought I'd throw this up here just for everybody out there in YouTube land to kind of see what it's going to look like once it's 3-dimensional. All the walls are pretty much all painted. I got to re-secure some of the windows that fell out and just been waiting to go in. But hopefully once we get this base finished up, this should all fairly go together fairly quickly, fairly easily, is my hope, knock on wood. So, yeah. And here's that back. Perfectly engage. Perfectly engage. This is the Walther's kit with the 2 of the add-ons and then the base 3 stall. It's got a little bit of burr in it. Why has that got a little bit of burr in it? And the track is Atlas Code 83. just a little bit of glue in it. I think we're okay.
And it'll be a 9-stall roundhouse with 3 of the stalls big enough to hold a big boy.
Come on, dear. And make sure I don't have glue or plaster or plastic in that flangeways. Make sure the track's in its channel nice and tightly. And the Walther's kit just has a gap or a groove down the base plate that the rail slides into. There's not really anything that spikes the track into place. That's why we have all of these one piece. And then most of these are 10 or 11 tie widths or tie lengths between the turntable and the actual stall. So that's all we really have to try to keep the track engaged. This is all glued down. Let me make sure it glues in properly. Like I said, I don't have any glue in the flangeway. That's coming up a little bit. But so yeah. Come on.
Oh. Let's see.
Alright, what's wrong here? Oh, you're not glued in all the way. Alright.
Well, tomorrow is a run night. It is a holiday, so it might be less of a crowd than normal.
Oh, that's right. Tomorrow is a holiday, isn't it?
Yeah,
My,
Martin
how
Luther
fine
King Day.
ties. Already halfway through the month.
Yeah.
Come on, dear. Glue down. Pull that up so I can.
Well, it's not a no, it's just don't expect that many people here. Yeah. Like, some people still come, like, I like to come. Because, for me, you know, holidays are just kind of another day. Yeah. And a few others might show up still. All depends. You can just ask tomorrow on the Facebook page. You know, I'm sure somebody will message you.
Mm-hmm. Carson, have we gotten you or somebody added to the messenger group so you can talk to the members?
You mean Cameron?
Cameron. I'm sorry, Cameron. Shame on me. 40 lashes with a wet noodle. I'll go boil some fettuccine for you. If not, make sure you reach out to Bill or somebody. Bill or Dave, Alex, or somebody. David, Alex, or somebody so we can get you added. Just definitely helps to be in the know about when people are here or not.
He says no.
He's not? Alright.
No, we got a new person. That trackside rail fan.
I know who that is. I've seen that YouTube account before. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on who that is.
By any chance, would you guys be interested in a 2-stall diesel workshop by Walther's? I watered it slightly, but that's about it. Well, we do kind of have that one. That's more of a car, but
Yeah, that one's yeah, diesel car. I mean, if you're wanting to donate, I mean, I don't know that we'd have a place for it here in Naptown. We do have other engine facilities. I don't know
damn it, no,
if
no.
we necessarily need one You need a little tripod. I have one.
I've been meaning to buy one. I just, that whole financial thing,
Yeah. I've got one.
I've been actually been meaning to buy it, like one of those GoPro Mini 8s, so we can put it on a flat card
Yeah.
and do all sorts of cool things with it.
Don't forget, we got that one of Bill's too. That Micromark car.
Not
The
good.
GoPro's probably a little nicer camera, but the one we already have versus spending more money.
Damn it.
Yeah. My keys are in my coat.
There we go.
Run out to... Because you're going to want to stay live while you're working on this, aren't you?
I can. Depends on how long my phone lasts.
Yeah. No.
Let's see. He said he'll reach out to David.
Okay.
And he says, well, gotta go, but I hope to see you on any Monday night run. Maybe tomorrow by any chance.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. There'll probably be a couple of people here, 1 or 2 or 3. We were not sure with the holiday who all might show up, but I'm sure there will probably be somebody.
Trackside Rail fan said, I came up there a few times. I am the guy from Terre Haute with the Santa Fe train set.
Okay. Yep. That's where I remember seeing your video. Yep. Awesome.
And then Cameron said he'll bring his Cato H scale Southern Pacific -9. Nothing like a -9.
A lot of Western Power shows up on this layout. It's almost like Western Power is popular.
And there's me that likes Pennsylvania.
Well, you got Union Pacific too.
Oh, I do one of each. I got the Pennsylvania Railroad, and then I have Union Pacific.
I keep trying to convince him he needs to model St. Louis so you can do them in the bit. Just do both of them in the middle. Somebody out there correct me, but I'm pretty sure I've seen PRR lettered Union Pacific sleepers that were run through service.
We're up to 5 people.
Yeah, welcome to the couple of people who just joined us. We're doing work on the roundhouse area tonight, trying to get caught up from projects we started last year. So I just finished fitting in the track on the in on the turntable stalls. So there's going to be 9 stalls on the turntable. This is not nailed or glued down yet. We still need to paint the base on the layout, do a little bit of final touch up to the plaster that we use to smooth everything out. But figured I'd go ahead and do the track testing now, because once we paint that plaster, I'm going to lose my marks. So at least I have the track fitted. And it's something I can look at and go, yay, I'm making progress. It always feels nice to know you're getting somewhere. Alright. Please stick. Thank you. Okay, fine.
Let's see, Bryson also says he's from Terre Haute also, and he came with Trackside one time. And then Cameron says he models Milwaukee Road in Santa Fe and wishes us a good evening.
I feel like that wasn't right. That may be why that door is falling off, though, because that may be trying to tell me that's not the right door. That may be why that's falling off.
Yeah, one time I actually had a guy from the Elkhart club watching.
Yeah, I've been up to their layout once, and David was up there, David Alex,
Yeah,
3.
he likes to go up there a lot.
Yeah. They meet on Friday nights. If anybody wants to check out their work, and they do phenomenal jobs with YouTube videos of their layout from weekly runs. That's something I aspire to do when I grow up and have a whole lot more free time than I have now.
Yeah, unfortunately, the way work is.
Yeah.
With the overtime,
I met the guy who did
I
that
get out at
once.
4, and it takes like, what, 3 hours, 2 hours to get up there?
Yeah.
The trackside asks, are we familiar with the Wabash Valley Railroad Museum?
I haven't been up to them in a while. But yeah, I'm familiar with them. Matter of fact, I remember being there when they first moved Haley Tower in, and I was there when they just got Spring Mill in. They hadn't even always finished putting all the floor back in the tower section on Spring Mill. You could actually stand up at the top of it and look down all the way through the tower and see the linkage for the throw arms going all the way through it. Of course, nowadays it's all nice and finished and you can't really see them as well. But that was something, standing up there on half a floor, being able to see all that go through the building. See, they just finished or are in process of finishing working on their troop sleeper too, I believe. Looks pretty nice inside.
Ta-da.
Come on, dear. Please cooperate. I got this building from a shop on the east side of Indianapolis over at Train Central. I think it's an old Keepery or one of the European company kits, but I thought it made a nice little wheel shop for trimming and resizing railroad wheels. A lot of major repair shops, major repair roundhouses had little shops that did that. After going so many hundreds of thousands of miles on the rails, those metal wheels just don't quite stay true, so they would roll them back in and recut them back to round and use them again. Keep doing that until it's finally time to replace them. Smooth out wheels, flat spots, and things like that.
Wayne's World, Wayne's World. Woo, woo.
Try turning the door over. There we go. Maybe. 8 times the charm.
Yep. Let's see. Trekside commented again. Just to let you guys know, I am the chairman of the model railroad there. We are putting a 9x20 layout in the Pullman troop sleeper.
Okay.
It's based on the St. Louis line with other spots in Terre Haute.
Well, that'll be cool when we get that done. Definitely shoot us pictures and progress along the way. I'll try to remember to share that share that to our page. I'm always trying to promote the other area clubs and museums if I can. We're all in this hobby together.
Oh, hey, I'm back up to 5.
Probably just need to shim that, but I'm going to be picking. Shoot. Yeah, well, that one was glued on anyway. So.
You saw it here first.
Everything's sticking to me, and I'm still a Butterfingers.
Aren't you glad this is live?
Well, it's like my dad said, it's the reason why they call it live theater. You can't go back and edit it. Set this building down right there. We're going to walk away from it. Actually, yeah, I fell off the lead. It's not sitting right anyway. What the? I bet those doors are blocking the rail. Yeah, I'll mess with that one later. Enough glue on my hands to. Would you mind me bringing me a little trash bag so I can go ahead and throw these in? No, that little black goodie bag of yours would have worked too.
Huh?
I mean, that little black goodie bag would have worked to yours too. If you're done with it.
Goodie bag? Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah, just something to put the... I don't want to put this bottle back in my toolbox because it's leaking. Yeah. Ink. All right. I'd love to have somebody weather that turntable pit sometime, but that is beyond my skill set. I don't want to screw it up. Alright, so now for the second half of what we were going to do today. Other than pull these sections up. one actually glued itself down. That's good to know.
Did you put the ends on?
Yes. Oh, I'll have to be careful with those now.
Yep.
I'll set that down here so you've got room to work. Screws over here. Alright, so the second half of what we were going to do today is doing, hopefully, this little section that we had to add to support the back of the roundhouse. For some reason the plaster did not set properly. I'm assuming it soaked into the wood and we lost some of the moisture out of it. That's why it kind of dried like icing or cake icing or something. So either take that off and repaint this board and do it one more time, or see if we can get it to smooth out and do another coating on top. So we'll let Will hop back here and look at that. And I think I'm going to run out to my car and grab that tripod so that I don't have to keep bracing the camera up using coal hoppers. Should put some gloves on.
That's perfect. That's the gap right there. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna run some more on the back side.
Oh, you mean to fill in? I was gonna say it's got the right, should have the right depth, but
There's a few spots where it's
there we go.
ta-da!
Unfortunately, that's right across the. Yeah, but I can still make out most of the text. So. No, I want it pretty solid,
Actually, that's
but
pretty.
yeah, other than worrying, my only concern is that plaster chipping.
Yeah, which there's like so many
Yeah.
cracks compared to.
Well, I mean, most of that's not going to be visible once we A, paint it black, and B, drop a building on top
My
of it.
also concern is I can like sink my nail into this.
Yeah, well,
And you can't do that with.
yeah. Like I said, I think it just soaked up some of the water into that plywood. Or into that
just
pipe,
have
not
to
plywood.
Take it up and redo it. Because the fact that I can.
Well, don't forget, too, we're going to drop scenery material on top of that.
Yeah, but.
Scenery material and glue. I mean, there's an important line of making sure that it's robust and solid for a model railroad club that's going to use it, but there's also
Well, if we're gonna
chasing it too much.
Yeah, well. I think this is one of those things that needs to be.
Yeah. Well, then yeah, let's absolutely. If you're worried about it, then let's absolutely address it. In that case.
Interesting.
I mean, it's gonna cut if you do that. It'll cut the plaster that way too.
I can just get an edge.
You will probably want.
Ah, got it.
Got it. Say you probably would want like a metal blade, like one of these, and.
Look at the bottom.
Yep. That's cool. So if you want to take this and then whack the back of it with the hammer,
Yeah, that'll work better.
and then crack comes down there for you, so you've got something to. Something to scrape into.
I'm just fucking everything up too. Is that? Is that see over here? Or I'm not sure how wide that thing is. See what I'm doing. Anyway. I'm pointing the camera at.
You're an iPhone or an Android?
iPhone 12. Because I could only afford to go with one phone when my 11 broke.
I just needed to remember what cord you had, if I have one long enough. Or go grab an extension cord.
And I only wanted to go with one phone when my phone broke because sometimes I hate technology.
Most times I hate technology.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Extension cords. I used to have. Oh, well, there's that one. That's a bit overkill. Yep, we're down to 3 people. Sorry, guys, it's not super exciting right now. Somebody might be down here to run a train after a while. But
I got my maiden voyage that follow its correct couplers. The Walters, the general set. And I can run around. Hopefully it won't derail at the first corner with the correct couplers. Some of this did correctly and some of it just peels right up. Like it didn't adhere at all.
well, we'll take it up and we'll get that board painted, and hopefully that paint doesn't take too long to dry. Kind of hoping we could have done that over the week while I was at work, so.
Well, I was waiting for a text.
Well, I'm at work during the week. You
Yeah.
could have come down on a Thursday if you were available or something. Not as much fun working by yourself, though.
Yep.
What we got in flats? Buildings that aren't flat and are about to become. Not a whole lot. Somebody must have been here earlier. Unless it's an old post. Wall outlet's off. Now I have power. Which probably means the button's back on. Yep.
Oh. I don't think you have as big a stomach as I do.
Sure.
Almost finished.
Yeah, still 3 people watching. Nobody said anything else.
Question for the viewers. What engine would you bring back from history, and why? I am ecstatic for the T1 getting rebuilt. Yeah. And I've been seriously thinking about doing the Founders Club. So I can have it right on the first train.